Great people, welcome back to Global Happenings. Today, we're so excited to have you again. Today is the second day for the APC presidential primaries, and right now, the party is almost being torn apart because of some of the aspirants who, according to them, may not have received enough recognition by the National Working Committee and also the Northern governors. Don't forget that we've already brought you a report that the northern governors have selected five southern aspirants for the presidential candidacy, though they still say that other people can contest. But the five names have been presented to the president. But right now, the most interesting part is that Yayaha Bello, the governor of Kogi State, who is one of the presidential aspirants for today's APC primaries, is breathing fire and says if they exclude his name, we are going to be looking at exactly what he has to say about the gang up by northern governors against him. But before we give you full details of that, we'd like to encourage you to please subscribe to our channel by hitting on the red subscribe button and also the bell icon so that you can get notification anytime we publish our videos. Now, according to the news, Governor Yayaha Bello of Kogi State has warned the All Progressive Congress APC that excluding his name on the ballot in today's convention to elect the party's presidential flag bearer for the 2023 election will be a recipe for trouble. Governor Bello, who is one of the 23 aspirants cleared to contest for the party's presidential ticket in the 2023 election, said there is a conspiracy against him, accusing the APC northern governors and some elites of gang up. Describing himself as a leading aspirant that would win overwhelmingly if the process is transparent and credible, Bello said the only thing that could make him not contest the presidential primary is only if President Muhammadu Buhari tells him to step down. Speaking to State House correspondent after meeting behind closed doors with President, Bello said that the APC will retain power at the center if only it plays by the rule. According to him, he said, getting into the arena today, I will win overwhelmingly if the process is credible. He said there was no need for him to be excluded in the primaries, claiming that he represents the youth and the downtrodden. Bello said that the APC governors of northern extraction did not consult him when they took the resolution that power should shift to the south and that the resolution was not binding on him. He reiterated his opposition to the rotational presidency, saying that it doesn't give room for emergencies of a competent person to pilot the face of the country. This is going to be a serious issue for the APC leadership. Now, if you had listened to him very well, the young governor said that it's a kind of conspiracy against him, that he wasn't in the meeting when that decision was made. And this his statement that there's going to be crisis if his name was not on the ballot paper came after the meeting with President Muhammadu Buhari, which nobody really knows the content because it was a closed door meeting between him and President Muhammadu Buhari. And he has stated clearly that if President Muhammadu Buhari tells him to step down, he will do that honorably. But outside that, there's going to be crisis if his name is removed from among those who should be voted for the APC presidential ticket. I mean, this is going to be very hot. Already, we know that there is so much, I'll call it katakata, in APC right now because the National Working Committee they are not in sync with the national chairman, and even the National Working Committee seems to be working with the northern governors, and APC national chairman seems to be all alone as he had thrown his support for Ahmed Lawan. So you now see there that there's a lot to talk about in these APC primary. I feel the reason why everybody is getting so agitated about APC primaries and why the tension is really high is because it is the ruling party, and if you are floated as the aspirant who is going to represent the party in the presidential election coming up February next year, there's all possibility that you may be elected to rule the country, and that's why everybody are giving their best. But the big question still revolves around the issue of north south. He has his reason why he has to say that. According to him, he said that he doesn't respect anything like rotational presidency because it's going to deprive competent hands from coming up. Now, the big question I like to throw up when I see people, criticizing this issue of rotational presidency is what is the population of Nigeria that you think that the capacity that you have, other leaders in the other side do not have? And then the issue of unity and fairness, justice, how does it come into play here if you say there shouldn't be rotational presidency? Another issue another question that one who opposes rotational presidency should answer is the question of marginalization. Don't you think that if you keep staying at the the above level and still want to be the president, don't you think that it's a way of marginalizing millions of other people who have been waiting? Nigeria is not one small country with possibly 1 million population, or maybe 2, 3, 10 million population. We're talking about a country that is more than 200 million people, and not just 200 million people, with different ethnicity, with different cultures, with different custom. The country itself is divided into 6 geopolitical zones. We have 2 big zones, the north and the south. So if the north has finished ruling, it is very proper to say it's the turn of the south. And now there's a lot of reason why the northern governors are doing this. The reason why they are doing it is to prevent anything like a break in the unity that has subsisted in APC thus far. But then if you listen to other people talk, especially the likes of what you saw Uzo Kalu, who came up to speak about those who really deserve this position, he told Nigerians that the reason why the northern governors are doing what they are doing is because most of them have been promised the vice president. About 5 of them, according to the info, have been promised the vice president, and in event of them supporting the southern people, the southern and presidential aspirant, automatically they will be part of the leadership if they win the election at the end of the day. So you now realize that everything has to do with selfish personal gains. Nobody cares about Nigerians. What everybody is really looking for or rooting for is to see how he can be part of those occupying Aso Rock at the end of the day. So you now realize that the story will keep on going, just keep on moving in the emotion way they deceive Nigerians and make us believe that they're really doing something great for us, while not. We're still waiting to see what APC presidential primaries would turn out to be. Already the delegates are in, also cameramen are in, waiting for when the voting will start. But don't forget, Yayaha Bello says, if you don't give me a chance, then get ready for crisis. Let's watch.